another edition of Practical Assertion. Thanks for taking the time to join us yet again. And if this is your first time, we invite you to go out to our website, which is shown on your screen, and catch up on past editions. This week, our topic is entitled Drama is for the Movies. This topic was inspired by a practice that I employ for my personal well-being after counseling with individuals on a weekly basis. I find it quite refreshing to escape reality by enjoying a good movie at the end of the week. As I counsel with these individuals, one thing has become clear to me, and that is people love drama. I am convinced that some of them crave it. I am persuaded that some thrive on it, or so they believe. I am further induced to believe that some are so comfortable in drama that they have become unaware of the hazards that come with it. And so, as we try to make sense of it all, and try to make a practical application that you might be able to use in your life, let's think for a moment about the movies. It has been said that art imitates life. And if this is true, based on the art that we are presented with through the medium of motion pictures, our society is in pretty bad shape. This art is fabulous though, as it transports us into whatever world or circumstance the director has chosen. From the moment he or she says lights, cameras, actions, the actors start down a path and take us with them every step of the way. But before any of this takes place, someone with a stroke of a pen or a keyboard begins to tell a story with the intention of bringing us right along with their imagination, or in some cases, their reality, as if we don't have enough of our own. And just like in the movies, I guess art really does imitate life. The settings for our drama takes place in many different environments. In our own lives, we may have drama at home, at school, at church. What? As we travel, you name it, and guess what? Drama is there. And just like in the movies, there is a director, multiple actors, a plot, a villain, a hero or heroine, in some cases victims, and innocent bystanders. All of these are fine for the movies, but they can make life difficult, to say the least. Which is why, by the way, I am so busy counseling. The purpose of this practical assertion is to encourage you to identify all of the above-named players in your life and decide if you want to continue to have part in their movie. Let me encourage you to start by identifying who it is that wrote the script. You see, no script, no rip. It is usually this individual who is so miserable in their own life that they must get others to join them. Misery loves company is what I was told. I will tell you, by the way, that this person may be difficult to identify. This character has become adept at their craft. Under the guise of concern, they sometimes operate, or they will take on the role of victim, which is a position of power. So you're going to have to be vigilant to spot this one. Next, there is the director. This is the person who, as in the movie, is not in the scene necessarily, but is clearly calling the shots. There are times when the director is also the writer, so just be aware of this possibility. You may have an easier time identifying this player, as their name will more than likely come up often. Next, there are the actors themselves. Some of these characters have been recruited because they have played these roles before, so be careful as you investigate them. Many of them have played a particular character so many times that the role now defines who they are. You've no doubt heard of typecasting, right? I only tell you this because this will make these individuals difficult to identify. Sometimes individuals are not even aware that they are starring in a role, but have been brought in unawares. They call these characters extras. They are mostly brought in to give the impression of a crowd, but whatever you do, don't underestimate how effective they can be. As we get down to the nitty-gritty, we come to the villain. In most cases, the villain has no problem with being identified. In fact, in a lot of cases, they want you to know who they are because they believe that they are so strong, so good, and so clever that they enjoy the challenge. On the one hand, this can be intimidating, but on the other hand, this often leaves them vulnerable. You see, they are so busy creating mess that they often get caught up in it. Do not take them for granted though, as they can be ruthless. Finally, understand that there will be no drama without a plot. The only way you can get caught up in the drama is if you position yourself to be pulled into it. The old folks used to say, if you sleep with dogs, you will get fleas or something like that. So be aware of the company that you keep. If there is always drama around you, two situations exist. Either you are running with drama queens and kings, or you are a drama king or queen yourself. Which is it? This is the question that you must ask yourself. That's the message for the week. What do you think? I'd love to hear from you. Please share your experience with our bloggers, how you beat the drama, how you've been sucked into the drama, how you've gotten away from the drama. We want to hear from you. Please go to our website, which is www.asert-usa.com/blog, and leave us a comment there. Like us on Facebook. Leave your comments there as well. Share this with other fellow characters. On Twitter, we are @Kim_N_James with a hashtag Practical Assertion. We'll see you next week for yet another edition of Practical Assertion. Thank you. Take care.